Welcome to 13 on your side at noon. We begin with President Joe Biden's visit to Michigan this afternoon. He will be in Detroit during a critical time in his re-election campaign. Multiple members of his own party, including here in Michigan, have called for the president to drop out of the race in favor of a new candidate. 13 on your side's political reporter Josh Albertus joins us live in Detroit ahead of the president's visit. Josh.
Well, Veronica, this visit from the president comes as he's repeatedly said he will be staying in the race for president. But of course, that hasn't stopped calls from multiple members of Congress, as well as Democratic donors that say it's time for him to step aside. One of those members just yesterday calling for him to do so, Hillary Scholten, representative from West Michigan from Grand Rapids, saying she believes the president has done good work for the country and she will still vote for him if he stays. But in her view, it's time to, quote, pass the torch. That was the same phrase used by State Representative Phil Skaggs of East Grand Rapids when he also called on the president to drop out earlier this week. Now, they've resorted to those calls as concerns and national speculation, of course, have swirled over the president's age, his health, and his ability to continue on in one of the most, if not the most, demanding job in the world. Last night at a news conference following the NATO summit in Washington, D.C., the president giving what some considered to be a stronger showing than in the last couple weeks, but not without stumbles.
Look, I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president until I think she was not qualified to be president. So let's start there. Number one.
And the president has still maintained public support, of course, from prominent Democrats in the state, including Governor Gretchen Whitmer and both of the state's U.S. senators in this key swing state. They've said he has delivered for Michigan and has the best chance of beating former President Donald Trump. Now, how he may look to perhaps heal any of these fractures within the party if he addresses these concerns or calls here tonight, we'll have to wait and see, and we will be bringing you the latest throughout the day and coming up later tonight. For now, live in Detroit, Josh Albertus, 13 on your side.